Originally, when I went to college, I was going to go into event planning management and specify in like personal events such as weddings. I was inspired by a movie with Jennifer Lopez. It was lovely. But then I got into it, and the hours, the internships I had to do, it was really rough. And there was a lot of accounting and business side that wasn't particularly my best forte. So I kind of took a step back and I thought about what I wanted and what I was really good at. And culinary is what I was really good at. So I switched from that into going into culinary school. And I did some internships for a while, and I realized that when you're in culinary and when you're in a professional kitchen, you don't talk to anybody all day. You work really, really hard, and you're passionate and you're creative and you feel empowered. But I really wanted to be around people, around others, and share what food was and all the things that it could do for you, whether that's nutrition or culturally or emotionally through family. So, and a long time ago, a teacher in high school told me after I did a presentation that I would be a very good teacher. So I kind of revisited that and realized that I could share my love of food with others it's new to them, and share my passion of how great it can be.
I didn't know what I wanted to major in, and so I tried different classes in college. I also tried different jobs. I was actually a receptionist for a psychic once. Then I noticed I really enjoyed history classes, psychology classes, sociology, and so I took that path of social science. But luck also brought me to this school at Woodside because there was a TA position, an instructional associate job, and so I took that part-time while going to school, and then I realized that education was where I wanted to be.
I've always enjoyed education. So I've been teaching or tutoring or TAing since I was in middle school. Kept it up through high school, kept it up through college. And when I was in high school, I discovered that I love physics. It's the best subject ever, objective. And so when I was in college, I was choosing which path I should take in terms of physics. Should I do research or should I pursue education? And I did a few years of research in college, physics research, and it was not as exhilarating as I expected it to be. But teaching has always exhilarated me. It's always made things exciting, and so that was the path I chose.
I'm currently teaching Algebra 2 and Algebra Readiness. So I'm a math teacher, but I didn't have like the dreams of becoming a math teacher. So when I was starting college, thinking about what I wanted to study, what I wanted to pursue, I had a couple ideas. I was really interested in cultures, so I was thinking anthropology, but down the road I would know that might mean having some extensive traveling, and I didn't know where that would go in terms of a career, so I kind of put that one aside and thought between, I always liked math, and maybe nursing, maybe I'll do nursing, so I took a couple chemistry courses, but didn't quite like that either. So I stuck with what I liked, and what I was good at was math. And so I didn't know I was going to become a math teacher until I started a internship. So see what your colleges have going on, see what's available, and just get involved. The internship that I did was CalTeach, which gave you an opportunity to get inside a high school classroom without taking on the full responsibility of teaching it 100%, but you were just there to observe, to practice, to provide warm-ups and supports for the students. And as I did more and more in terms of teaching, whether I was observing other teachers or just working one-on-one with staff at the college, I started to see that I did like teaching, and just kind of went from there and took other courses and things that could give me a better idea of what I was getting myself into, and now I'm happy with what I chose.
So why did I decide to become a high school counselor? I think that looking back, when I was in high school, my high school counselor never met with me until she found out my GPA, and at that point my sister had helped me do everything for school and for getting into college. And I had a lot of friends who were struggling and they never got help, and so I thought that they deserved to get help, and I wanted to be a better counselor than what I got in high school.
I began discovering my path in life when I began to be open to meeting with and interacting with people who had opposing viewpoints. And I started going to concerts of music I never thought I would enjoy. I would watch documentaries about subjects I really wasn't interested in. And the more I learned about things outside of my world, the more my path became clear. We tend to gravitate towards people who agree with us, have similar viewpoints and interests, but I found that I discovered my path when I interacted with people who thought differently. Trying new things, to me, is really the key to finding my path. It's just as important to know what you don't like as what you do like, and you discover that through trying new things.